Have you figured out your niche? Are you helping adding value to other people's lives? Then you're in the right place. Welcome to Munira's Musings with your host, Munira Zahabi.
Greetings from Chicagoland. This is Munira, the Dish Navigator, coming to you live with another episode of Munira's Musings, where we showcase a different entrepreneur, a consultant, a coach, a speaker, or somebody who has found their niche and is going to share their journey with us. Welcome, Dr. Terry Levine, to our show. How are you?
I'm great. I'm happy to be with you.
Welcome, welcome. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I am a business consultant for entrepreneurs who want to learn how to get an avalanche of prospects, really good prospects, close sales without selling, make a lot more money, and have a lot more free time in their life. And that's what I've been doing for over 25 years. I've helped over 6,000 clients in 444 different industries, and that's what I'm really here to do.
So you're a doctor, not a physician doctor, but a doctor with a PhD. Is that what was your PhD in business?
No, as a matter of fact, my original master's degree was in speech language pathology. That was my first multi-million-dollar business. I've had 8 multi-million-dollar businesses in different industries. I've been a business consultant for almost 26 years, and I did get a PhD in organizational behavior, clinical psychology, to more understand how people think within corporate culture.
What did you find out?
I found out that we are so much alike as human beings, that we do have groupthink, we tend to think the same, and that you really need to understand how to interrupt patterns and interrupt behavior actually in order to have your marketing work.
Awesome. So you've written a new book. Tell us a little bit about that, because I want to now integrate your background with the book. So tell us about the book first.
Thank you so much. So it actually came during the pandemic when we had about 600 people reach out to my company at Heartrepreneur in like 33 days. 600 people who wanted help, and I can't take on 600 people. And so I sat down and said, I'm going to write the book on what I call conversion equation, which is how I have built all my multi-million-dollar businesses, how I've helped my 6,000 clients to go 6 figures, 7 figures, some even 8 figures. I'm going to write it in a book because people are doing marketing and advertising all wrong. They're wasting time, money, and energy. They're hiring false experts. They're spending money on courses and programs. They spend hours on social media, and none of that works. I actually know how to build a business. I know it's a proven formula. It's called conversion equation. I'm going to put it in a book. I'm going to make it available so that everyone can have it.
So how is your formula different from what everybody else is doing? Or is everybody else's method? I don't know. I'm not good at marketing, so I'm going to ask you to tell me.
I'm good at one thing, so I'm in the right place. I'm only good at marketing. Don't ask me about anything else. Conversion equation is not being used, and this is really sad. I see people teaching marketing, coaching, consulting, business advising, and I'm like, they're not teaching people things that will work. And then their clients come to me and go, I'm doing all this, I'm creating courses, and I'm here on social media, I'm there, nothing's working. I'm like, doesn't work. I'm using Facebook ads. They don't work. It's a waste of your money. Conversion equation is a proven formula that grows your business. Every business. I've worked in 444 different industries. It doesn't matter what you do. And the equation is what no one teaches. And the equation is this. You must start by absolutely interrupting your target market because they're asleep and they're not paying any attention to your message. You must know how to interrupt them correctly. Then, once you've interrupted them, you must keep their brain engaged so that they stay with you and they don't go back into what's called downtime, which is unconscious behavior. You're taking notes. Then you must educate them. And this is what everybody misses. Everybody's trying to make offers and lead magnets and click funnels. What are you doing? It's such a waste. Give them education and value, your best content, And then now that you have a relationship, make an offer of something absolutely low cost, no cost, and totally risk-free. So instead of doing what everyone is doing and teaching, which is transactional marketing, I teach my client family members to be a heartrepreneur, to be authentic, transparent, and in integrity. Simply use conversion equation and you'll have leads every day. Today, so far, it's 4 something Eastern. We have 9 qualified prospects that raised their hand and came to us. We're never hunting. They find us.
So what you are saying is build relationships with people.
Not just build the relationships, interrupt the right person with the right message, keep that person engaged and curious, then give them value through education, and then make your offer, because then you've built a relationship. People are making offers without any relationship. I get offers in my email. I don't even know who the people are. I see offer after offer on social media. I just delete people. I'm not interested. Engage with me, care about me, build a relationship with me.
So you said interrupt your ideal client. First of all, how do you find the ideal client? And 2, how do you interrupt them?
All right, so finding your ideal client, people ask me this all the time. First of all, you want to work with people that you know you can get a result for. So if you have a business where you have a service or a product and you're like, well, I think it works, I hope people will like it, that's called a dream. Stop selling that. Create something that absolutely gives people a result and stand behind it. So for example, in my company, we provide a 200% return on investment for our business consulting. Not only is it guaranteed, if it doesn't work, we give you all your money back and I write you a check for $5,000 if we fail. That's how sure we are. So the first thing before you decide on who you're going to work with, your ideal client is someone you know you can get a result for. And if you can't get them a result, please sell something else or don't make your offer. And when you interrupt, you're only looking to interrupt that client. So let's just say that I had, a magical weight loss method. Women over 25 drop 20 pounds in 6 weeks, guaranteed. That message will interrupt that woman and nobody else. It wouldn't interrupt me. I don't need to lose weight. I'm not that age. I'd keep going. The message must, and this is really important, it must state something that will interrupt your target market, and don't make it up. You need to find out from your target market, and we teach you how to do that, what will interrupt them. Don't guess at that or you'll waste more time.
So all these strategies are outlined in your book?
They're not only outlined, I literally did it as if I was taking you by the hand, taking you under my wing and stepping you through it. And then I include in almost every chapter a lot of case studies. So you can see one of my clients, you go, oh, I'm really like Jackie. You can see a letter that I wrote for John and you can say, oh, I could use that letter in my business. It's all there. So there's a lot of people just like you, and you can see how they've already done it and imitate what they've done.
Awesome. So one thing, what we have to do is get your book. If anybody out there is looking to convert clients, build a relationship, and want to learn how to do that, that's the book. So the book is called The Conversion Equation. And where can we find it?
It's on Publishizer. So it's the word publish and then I-Z-E-R, publishizer.com/conversion-equation. So publishizer.com/conversion-equation. And it comes with all kinds of great bonuses too.
All right, there you go. So this is awesome because, every single day somebody's doing some kind of a challenge. Somebody wants you to come back to a two-hour workshop with them. You only can follow so many people or you cannot follow any. And then you become overwhelmed. So for people who are trying to figure out their business, because we know that there was a lot of businesses that stemmed from the COVID, right? And I wrote my book, during the pandemic, and I published it. and I'm trying to figure out a course. And so I don't want to do the crowd thing that you're talking about, just go talk to everybody out there. And so this is something that I need to learn. And maybe I believe that God puts the right people in your path. And that's what happened here today. So divine intervention right here. But the bottom line is, how did you figure out your niche?
It was pretty easy for me. I decided to leave corporate America. I did 5 years in corporate America. I was president of a national healthcare company. And I asked myself, what am I really good at? I knew I wanted to go back into entrepreneurship. I said, I'm really good at building multi-million-dollar businesses. Who do I want to help? I want to help people who don't have a widget, people who have a service, who are creating value for the world, so that if I help those people, they can help more people, and then those people can help more people. So I got really clear about who are those people, and they're heart-based service providers with transformational products. Could be an accountant, could be an attorney, naturopath, coach, consultant, speaker, trainer, author, anyone that's a service. And I'm really clear who I can help and who I choose to help.
So of the 400 and plus services that you have helped people in, which one was the best industry that you keep coming back to?
Well, I say this when people are choosing a niche. I say sometimes you choose the market and sometimes the market chooses you. And so what I mean by that is for a period of time, I chose dentists, and I decided I didn't like that at all. And while I was choosing dentists, a lot of natural doctors were showing up, and healers and spiritual advisors and counselors and therapists. And so I realized the market was choosing me. People that have a spiritual something in their business, even if they're a dermatologist, but they feel very aligned and they're very spiritual, those are my people. That's the people I love to help and serve.
So still healthcare and wellness, but in a different realm.
Exactly. Well said. Yes.
All right. Okay. So how do people, you gave us the publisher's book. So you have to buy the book, and then how long before they get it? Or is this a Kindle version or book?
So this is crowdsourcing for a book. And if you've never done that, this is a new kind of thing that I'm doing. This is my 47th book. I've done traditional publishers like Wiley with advances in the past. And so what I'm doing here is I'm crowdfunding this book. When the book reaches 500 sold in 6 more days, and we're at like 460, we're just about there, then 22 traditional publishers will get a pitch for the book. And then I will decide which publisher will publish the book. And when the book is published, not only do you get the book, you get all of the bonuses, and there's tons of bonuses, including consulting and all kinds of stuff in there. So you're crowdfunding a book, and you get all the bonuses until the book is published. When the book is published, you get your copies of the book.
So I'm going to ask you, when we finish talking about the book, if you could just put the link in so people can buy that, because we put this on different media, and you want people to understand this. Any last words for the viewers?
Yes. It's really important, especially today with COVID, with the world, with the chaos, that not only do you learn and apply conversion equation, you stop doing the kind of marketing you're currently doing. If you're all over Facebook and social media on 50 million podcasts and blogs and writing articles and creating courses and content, I'm going to encourage you to stop. You're spending a lot of time where you're not getting paid. Instead, have 5 real conversations a day, not attached to an outcome, not looking for anything. Call 5 people, create value for them, help them, support them, serve them, and assist them. Make a difference. I guarantee you, within a few weeks, you'll tell me that you have so many new prospects. It happens every day. Just one of my brand new clients, Jackie, she started with nothing, and she has 19 prospects in not quite 14 days. Just talk to people.
Just talk to people. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. So this is Dr. Terry Levine here, giving us information about creating relationships, not just marketing your product. She's saying what she's telling us is to interrupt the people and then share what you have to offer from your heart. She is an heartpreneur. Is that how it's said? Heartpreneur?
Heartpreneur.
and so she does her business from her heart, and it's awesome that way, because when you can differentiate a person who has passion about what they are doing and somebody who is doing something just for money, right? And they're disinterested. It just, you can, I personally can just figure those people out, and it's like, ooh. That's all I can say is, ooh.
I understand.
But what we want to do is we want to share this message because, you know, it's important now because we are getting so many messages. We're getting, I don't know where people get my email too, and I get so many emails from. And then every day you're bombarded with this challenge on this and this. Some of them I'm saying are good. Just listen to the content and understand. But in those challenges, you may meet people that you want to talk to about your product, right? So networking is the big thing here.
Networking and really going to help someone else. Networking, as far as I'm concerned, is I'm going to help. I'm not going to look for anything to change. So I am building a net of people that I can just help for the sake of helping. Some of those people may want to do business with me, and that's okay.
Great. So, you know, ladies and gentlemen, if you are in the market of selling something, you want to get this book that Dr. Terry Levine has written, because she is talking about the conversion equation. Although she did explain a little bit, I'm more curious about it. And the fact that she's giving us a whole material in a book, I want that. So we'll leave the website down there for everybody to learn about it and get your book. That's all I can say. Thank you, Dr. Terry.
Thank you so much. Great to be with you.
Thank you so much for your time and advice.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Munira's Musings with your host, Munira Zahabi. If you enjoyed our show, please share and subscribe to this channel. And for more content, please join our Facebook group.